Hello. Hi. Welcome to Dear Madam Adam Live, everybody. It's good to see you. Brenda, Karina, how are ya? Varit, welcome. Kev, how are you? Good to see you. What's up, Stacy? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the live. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Hi, Danny. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Dear Madam Adam Live. As always, I am your demonic homo, Madam Adam. Oh, shit. I love trolls. I love them so much. They just keep fueling my content. Oh. Oh, shit. I updated my bio to say that now as well. They think they're doing something, you know? They think they oh, gotcha. They think they got me, you know? My God. They're so stupid. 3:33 a.m. here. My God. Well, it is good to see everybody. Got a couple of emails. It's been a nice weekend. We did a lot of Halloween Horror Nights this week. I went by myself. I think on Friday, I went by myself. It took some convincing, though. I have my shoes on. I was dressed and ready to go, but I was like, I don't know. It did take some convincing. Dustin was like, go. Like, I would go, babe. So I took a lift and I went, had a good time, got a little shitty. Did some readings for some people. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I put it on my Facebook and on my threads and in my Instagram story, but someone commented on one of my videos saying that they just said demonic practice, demonic homo. And I was like, I kind of love that, you know? It's not exactly an insult, sir. Nice try there. Hi, Jameli. What are you doing, baby girl? What doing? You trying to come up here? Yeah. If you can get up here, you can come up here. But I'm not helping you. You got to do it yourself. I'll move over. Come on, you got it. You can do it. You can do it, big girl. You can do it. Give me one of your feet. Give me your foot. Oh my God, this moose. There you go. Move over. Move your feet. You ready for your chair nap? Yeah. Yeah, she's ready. But yeah, it's been a lovely weekend. HHM was a good time. I did quite a few readings. Quite a few. Comfy? There she is. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Emily. The text line is open as well. Make sure also that you guys check out my latest deck review while you're here on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. Baby girl. But yeah, it's going to be a nice night in. I plan to hang out, have some video game time, maybe some movie time, maybe some anime or something. So we'll see. But Dustin's at work for the night. Excuse me. I could go to Halloween Horror Nights if I want to, but I think I'm going to take a break and have a little night in. Yeah, there's probably going to be an after party tonight. A little later on. Probably around like 9 or so. So let's see. I've got an email from Jess. It says, "Hi, Anna. My name is Jess, and I've been going through such heartbreak since June. I mean, the kind of heartbreak where you can't breathe, you can't stop crying. I am a water sign, so maybe I feel stuff so intense because I'm a Scorpio. Could be a thing. But I've been going through hell, and I mean hell. Excuse me. My ex completely broke my heart, and I just need some guidance, some questions answered that he is not answering. Please help your girl out." Well, you might not get the answers that you're seeking. You know what I mean? Like, if he's not giving you answers, you might just have to eat that. So let's see what I've got for you, Jess. 9 of Wands energy. You need strong boundaries. You got to protect yourself. And that 9 of Wands can mean that he's closed off from you. He's closed himself off from you. And there's not really much you can do about that. There is hope for you, though. There's hope for you and your future, and um, new potential relationships to come your way. You know what I mean? So, Six of Pentacles energy, we do need a more even exchange of things. You need to make sure that you're getting out whatever it is that you're putting out, that you're getting that back. Yeah, judgment, facts, not feelings. You need to work on you. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah, we need to look forward, not back. If you're not going to get the answers from him, you might just want to let it go. And it's not like having the answers is going to change anything, you know? So, yeah, you need strong boundaries. He's cut off from you now. The star suggests that there is hope for you in the future and potential new relationships. We need an even exchange of energy. You're not being chosen anymore by this person, so you don't choose them back. Focus on the facts, judgment. Worry about your own shit. Eight of Pentacles energy. Make sure that you're doing consistent work on you and that you're looking to the horizon. It's time to look to the future. The passionate possibilities that exist on the horizon for you. So, Jess, if you're here, I hope you give that some thought. All right. For me, getting answers stopped me carrying hate for that person, but it took 3 years. Absolutely wouldn't recommend. Yeah, we can't wait around for that. It might give you some kind of closure, but if we can't wait around for the answers, and, you know, we have to move forward without them. All right, so my 703 number is back. What's up? Sorry to annoy you again, but I'm still emotional over Dad's birthday. I unexpectedly won tickets to see Little Big Town and went with my sister, who drove me crazy. She's a Pisces. Watch your mouth. We had an absolute blast. I had 4 tickets and split them with my bestie and sister, which brings me to my question. Both my sister and bestie swore that they spotted the elusive Scorpio that blocked me in June, but nobody interacted with him directly. I'm still blocked, but my former roomie later confirmed he was there since she dated his roomie and saw him in the ex-roomie's story. My bestie, John, thinks this is a sign to reach out. I thought we were talking about your dad. I thought we were talking about your dad's birthday, not this romantic shit. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Girl, okay, maybe you need to not text in for a little while, because I thought we were talking about your dad's birthday. My bestie John thinks this is a sign to reach out, but I'm holding out until my birthday in early October. Well, the cards say by then he will extend a possible olive branch. Many thanks. Honey, what are you not understanding? Like, I don't want to be rude, but I've already told you once before, and you watch this show weekly. This isn't what we do. You're taking advantage of me now, and I don't appreciate this. So I'm not going to be taking any more messages from you. I think you need a break. I think you need to get this lovey. I'm just so confused. What part of that's not what tarot does are you missing? What part of this are you not understanding? You watch my shit enough, but you don't understand that you need to stop asking me love-related questions. So I don't. I don't know how else to fucking put it. Will the cards say by then, will he extend an olive branch? No, the cards will not say that. It doesn't, she said, sorry, it's not a romantic thing. Why do you want your ex to reach out to you? It is a romantic thing. You're bugging over someone that blocked you. Do you know what I mean? You're bugging over someone that blocked you and you're wondering if they'll extend an olive branch. Like, why? Why do you care? It doesn't matter. Take the block, take it as a sign they don't want to talk to you. Just because someone saw them in public, it's all very he said, she said. This feels like middle school shit, honestly. Yeah, tarot is many other things. Absolutely. It's not this romantic shit. Both my sister and bestie, they swore that they spotted the Scorpio that blocked me in June, but nobody interacted with him directly. So you don't even know if they really saw him. You don't even know if they really saw him. I'm still blocked, but my former roomie later confirmed he was there. Okay, so he was there since she dated his roommate and saw him and the ex's roommate's story. This is so complicated and unnecessary. My bestie, John, thinks this is a sign to reach out. Why? You're blocked. You're blocked. Take it. Take it as a sign. Don't worry about this person. If they reach out, they reach out. If they unblock you, they unblock you. It's not even real. This isn't even real, girl. Don't you have other shit to worry about than some boy? Like, come on. You're not in middle school. At least I don't think so. All fantasy. Yes, this is all in your head. This is all hearsay. It's all fantasy. I'm not pulling cards about this. I really don't want to have to block your number. I really don't want to have to do that to you. So I need you to quit asking these silly, romantic middle school questions. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? But all of this sounds very childish. This sounds like middle high school shit. You know what I mean? You're 40. Can you act like you're 40? Can you act like you're an adult? This is ridiculous. Grow up, girl. Why do you want them to reach out to you? Why? They blocked you. Take the hit. Take it as a hint. I'm not reading about this. Moving on. You're taking advantage of me. Karina, thank you for writing in again. Hey, Madam, I just feel pretty uninspired with everything lately and would love some guidance on how I can best utilize my own energy and move myself into actually doing something. Okay. Especially financially, I'm a bit of a mess right now, always checking the bank account, constantly second guessing what I spend money on and telling myself I'm weak if I choose to purchase things that bring joy instead of the disciplined thing to do. But I do want it to be financial abundance that matters. Like passionate success comes with stress vibes, 10 of Wands vibes. Yes. Karina, shut up. You're fine. I tell people to write in and you write in. I tell people to text in and they text in, but I've told this person before to stop doing that. Not just money for the sake of it, like financial abundance coming from the business I love and built from scratch. Absolutely. Pretty uninspired lately, huh? Wow. constantly second guessing what you spend money on, especially if it brings you joy. We all need a little retail therapy every now and then. You know what I mean? We do need sometimes we do need a little pick me up. So don't feel bad about that. Not everyone is disciplined all the time. You know I'm not. The night that I went to Halloween Horror Nights by myself, I ended up buying presents for Dustin because he wasn't with me, and I just kept thinking about him the whole time, and I was also drunk, but I wanted to buy him little things and candles and little shit that I could found all over the park for him. Do we need it? No, but I wanted to. So passionate success comes with stress, not just the money for the sake of it. Financial abundance coming from the business I love and built from scratch. Yes, ma'am. That's not weird. We're just feeling a little uninspired. We want to move into action. So drunk gifts sound like the best gifts. They were so silly, little keychains and things. They have there's a Wicked store at Universal, and they have like an Elphaba candle and a Glinda candle. The Elphaba one smells really earthy and like it's got like bergamot, stuff like that. And then the Glinda one smells very bubbly, I guess. It's got this bubbly scent to it. It's really nice. And they came out with like smaller versions of them. So I bought him candles and some keychains and shit. So stupid. Karina, have you been doing mindful minutes? Have you tried that? It might be a good idea. You might want to try that. You might want to try that. Yeah, you've got a lot of stuff about balance here. Two of Pentacles and Temperance. Big balance vibes. There's 18 people in the live and only 11 thumbs up. So make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. It would mean a lot to me. Two of Pentacles energy. Simplicity, my friend. You made shit a little too big. You made it too big. You made it too much. It's like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It sounds like, not to be rude, babe, but it sounds like you're taking this way too seriously. And I know that financial burdens are definitely a thing. But we need to simplify. We need to simplify and narrow things down. Lighten the load on you. Keep it simpler. Temperance. Big fancy word for balance. Let's dissect this card a little bit. If you notice, the third eye is open on the top there on their head. They've got big, red, passionate wings. They could fly if they wanted to. They've got they're measuring cups as well, but they could fly. They could fuck off and go fly around if they chose to, but they choose to stay humble. They choose to stay grounded. A foot in the water, a temper on the emotions, a foot on the ground, a temper on reality. So we need to find balance between your expectations and reality, how you feel and what's real. But Nine of Pentacles energy as well, my friend. You've got you're drawn to the wings. You got big passion. You know, they're big, red, passionate wings. You care deeply about this. But you have to act like it. You have to have that follow through. Brenda saying they're having trouble with the follow through as well. So we need to act like we want the things that we want. I suggest you try mindful minutes so that you can get out of your own way and catch yourself in the moment when you're actually doing it. When you're feeling this way, catch yourself and pivot. Turn around, face the other direction. Knight of Wands. Things are going to move a lot faster than you realize, my friend. You have to give yourself grace. Queen of Pentacles energy. You got to give yourself some grace and gratitude. Be grateful for even starting this business. Do you know what I mean? You need to look back and see the abundance that is you. You are the abundance, my friend. You're overthinking it. Simplify. Try to find the balance. You got to do those mindful minutes to get balance back. Things are going to be moving really fast. Does that make sense? Thank you for writing in again. I appreciate you. You don't believe you can make them move, and you don't know how to get over that. You got to stop. You got to pause. In the middle of your day, you've got to stop what you're doing and be like, okay, what the fuck am I doing today? Why am I so worried about this? Thank you, Cynthia. All right, Kieran's got an email here. Hey, beautiful demon. Hi. How you doing? Hi, Melly. She's right here. You guys can see her, right? I angled the camera down a little bit so you can see the baby. Yes, Miss Girl. Their little tongue sticking out. Kieran writes, well, we're glad to have a demon like you. Thank you, babe. As you know, everything but your cards read me like an instruction guide from a skincare routine. Babe, if you and your cards could give me a little insight for October, November, and December related to my husband, because, oh my God, his situation is giving me mental pregnancy symptoms. Really? Well, what's his situation? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? If you want to, you don't have to, but just curious. But we can absolutely do that. Dad, his mom passing away. Wow. So he's got a lot of stuff going on. Got it. "22 people watching, only 15 likes. Are we not enjoying ourselves? Are we not liking the live? I hope so." He'll be in India, but we still not be able to meet because of tight financial situations. Let's see what I've got. October, November, December. All right. Well, October is a mystery. You'll have to figure it out as you go. Be there for him as much as possible, but it is a fog. It is uncertain right now. It is unclear. These little paws. What are these paws doing? The star for November, that's where the hope is. Hope that things can improve. Hope that things will look up. Vulnerability is a big thing in November. Sharing how we feel. You've been apart for a year and a half now. That is so hard. The star. There is hope, though. November is a hopeful time for you guys to reconnect. And then December is about simplicity, narrowing things down, lightening the load, making things easier for both of you. So October's a bit of a mystery. You'll have to figure it out as you go. Be there for him as much as possible. November, it looks the star. It's like the emotional floodgates open, you know? And we're able to see things better. If he's withholding, if he's trying to take everything on himself, it might be November might be a change in that. And December is about making things simpler, lighter, having more balance. Make sense? Oh, Jen, this is not collective, but if you'd like to get a read, let me know. So, Kieran, I hope that's helpful. My 703 number wrote back and said, I don't want to end up on your blocked list for acting ridiculous and foolish. Sorry for the Pisces slander too. You're fine. I show your YouTube videos to my in my therapy sessions every week, and my therapist is going to be mortified at this one. I'm truly, genuinely sorry. Miss 703, you are forgiven. Don't worry. Feel free to text in next week if you would like to, but I really want you to ask questions that are constructive for you. Do you know what I mean? It's instead of asking questions that are like, you know, how is this going to work out? Is this thing going to happen? Ask questions about you that are more constructive. My main piece of advice is to start the question with a how. If you can't phrase it with a how, then maybe it's not the right question. Okay? But thank you for your apology. I accept, and I appreciate you writing that in. It means a lot to me. So I just want to be valued and appreciated with tarot in the proper way, you know. So you're good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry, honey. That is not a tarot thing. Is Cruz a good man? I have no idea. That's not how tarot works. Does anybody else have a question from the chat? Cynthia, do you have a question? Jasmine, yeah, I can do that for you. You can text 352. It's in the description of the video. 352-346-9972 is the text number. Jasmine, can you shoot some cards my way just in general? I've been anxious or overwhelmed, as you said. Or maybe more just like tired, overwhelmed. Yeah. About nothing and everything lately, please and thank you. Of course, Jasmine. Let's see what I've got for you today. All right, Jasmine. Yeah, you need to find your tribe, my friend. You need to find your community. Maybe it's here for you in this live or in this chat. 6 of Wands energy. You need to find like-minded people that share your passions. We need to find a tribe. Something long overdue needs changing. You've got Tower energy. The longer you wait, the taller the tower, the harder the fall, my friend. So, yes, something long overdue that you've been going through the motions on and isn't really great for you. You got to do this, handle it sooner than later. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. Strength, my friend. We wouldn't tell you to be strong if there weren't hardship to navigate. If there weren't going to be difficult, we wouldn't tell you to be strong. You know? Are you okay? I'm barely sitting in this chair right now. Barely. You're very welcome. Now is the time for strength. And maybe you just need the support of a community. And you can honestly, not to brag or anything, but you can find that support here, you know? Are you in Florida? Yes, I am. I live in Orlando. Yeah, Jen, you can have a general. Tarot is just not a Cosmo quiz about your love life. You know what I mean? Like, that's the misconception. Everybody jumps to relationships, and that's not what this is for. You're good, my 703 number. You're fine, sweetie. Forgiven. Don't worry about it anymore. My friend has a show in February, and I just sent your YouTube page to his bandmate, hoping they can view your videos in rehearsal. That would be great. Thank you. Jennifer B. Yeah, you got to act like you want the things that you want. There's been some grief. There's been some weight. Some emotional negatives have begun to outweigh the positives a little bit here. Can you pull a card and see what's going on in my love life with my new boyfriend? No, I cannot. That's not what this is. I just said that. So if you want what you want, you have to act like you want it. You have to show the initiative. You have to tell people what you want. You can't just wait and see if it happens. You have to command it to you. So there's been some loss. There's been some grief, some negatives up in here. 4 of Cups energy as well. We got kind of a case of the fuck it's. We got kind of like, whatever. We'll see what happens. But you need to put your money where your mouth is, my friend. You got to put your money where your mouth is. Dress the part, look the part, act the part. If you want this relationship to work, you have to make it so. That's the thing. There's nothing mystical about relationships. Nothing. Love is a magic all in its own. There's nothing mystical about it. It's all about whether or not you feel chosen, how you choose each other, and communicate. That's what it is. So it's time to pick yourself up. Remember who the fuck you are, please. Ooh. I have a text message from a 903 number. Hello, Madam Adam. I love your lives on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. My question is, I'm considering starting something and I need guidance, like if I need more time or is this the right time? Got you. If you can leave the past out of it, you're already on the road. You're already doing it. You're already on the right path. So now is the time for action, logical action, speak things into existence, make it happen, but you have to leave the past behind you. You have to leave the past where it lies. Yeah. 10 of Swords energy. Your victory is blocked if you keep bringing the past into it. The more you drag the past into the present, the greater chance it has to stain the future. So you're already full steam ahead, my friend. The Chariot is great. The Chariot is a sign of victory, success, propulsion, movement. So you're already on the right path. You just have to take the actions and be logical about it now. You're not a work in progress anymore. You're a success in progress. The trying is the succeeding. You're already doing it. You're already doing it, my friend. All right, I have an email from Megan. So I would say, to answer your question, I think it was Cynthia, you're the 903 number. Now is the perfect time. Megan, hello. I love that I've managed to catch one of your lives finally. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I would love a reading. I'm balancing a lot of big changes in my life and would appreciate some general guidance. I'm trying to decide my future with my career, my marriage, my gender, a lot of things. Absolutely. So we're in a big precipice of change. We're like right at the edge of major things happening. So that's a big deal. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for texting in. All right, Megan, let's see what you need to hear. All right. What I've got for you is full steam ahead. Trust yourself. Know that what you're doing is what's right for you. Everyone is just doing what they think is best. They're just doing what they think is right. So you are no different in that. And we need to acknowledge that. You need to be honest and kind to yourself. Your career, what's honest and kind for you. Your marriage, what is kind for you? What is the truth of it? Your gender, what is kind for you? What is the truth of it? 10 of Wands energy. You have to remember, as I always say, Karina said it earlier too, passionate success comes with stress. Look at the burden. Look at how much we're taking on here. This is a 10. It comes from the Wheel of Fortune. It comes from the Wheel of Fortune, my friend. So passionate success comes with stress. How hard this is going to be is directly related to how much you care about it. You know? King of Cups energy. It's time for you to lead with compassion. Try to be kind. Most importantly, kind to you, as I said earlier. All you owe anybody is truth and kindness, but that needs to begin with you being honest and kind with yourself, Megan. Queen of Swords energy as well. She's in the midst of transformation. Notice the butterflies in her crown. Her crown of butterflies there. You're in the midst of some change. And notice that the sword is not the threat. The hand is. It's giving, say that shit to my face, you know? So we need to be a bit more passive with things. You've got your own shit going on. You've got your own shit going on. You've got your own problems. You got big changes that you're thinking of making here. So don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. Not everything has to be your problem. So deal with outside issues. Deal with your inside issues first. Deal with the outside issues if and when they come your way. Try not to anticipate problems, but don't be afraid to deal with them. Okay? So, Megan, I hope that makes sense, gives you some stuff to think about. Ooh, my 703 number wrote back. Savers just opened up near me, and I had my heart set on a job, but got a brutal rejection letter instead. Yet I still broke my checking account in purchasing pre-sale tickets for my bestie show in my town. Well, we might want to reprioritize some things. You might want to think about your priorities. My quiet goal is to somehow save up and recuperate the funds that I sacrificed to Ticketmaster to see my friend again. That's fair. We just fixed our washer, which was super expensive. So now I'm going to be careful with my funds until the week of the show in case I need to take alternate transportation home. Let's look up, let's go looking for the 10 of Pentacles. This is a great exercise that I like to do with my students. The idea is that every card represents something going on. And the 10 of Pentacles is very much a financial look at things. Let's see. What do the cards have to say about your finances? Yeah, if you can learn your lesson here and be consistent, if you can have some kind of discipline about this financial situation, then it should be fine. And there is new light. There's new passion for you. You got the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands here around the 10 of Pentacles. So when it comes to your finances, you need to be disciplined and consistent in that discipline and have passion for finding a new career, finding a new job for you. You're very welcome, Megan. Thank you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will find something. You got to zoom out, though. You got to zoom out a little bit. We're looking at things a little too narrowly. You got to open your field of vision. You got to open up to have maybe potential jobs that you hadn't thought about, you know? So open up your perspective, open up your idea of employment, and you'll find something for you. But we need to be consistent in a discipline for this financial stuff. Please do a general reading for you, Karen. Yeah, sure. Karina, I haven't really had a chance to look at the email yet, but I will. I promise. Yeah, Kieran, you've got the Empress and the Six of Cups together. Four of Pentacles as well. We need to be a bit more frugal of where we're giving energy, money, and time right now. The Empress, we need to focus more on your wellness. You need to be taking good care of yourself and make sure that you are being generous with you, that you are loving yourself to the highest you can, to the best of your ability. And we need to pull back in some other places. We got to think about where you're giving energy, money, and time right now. We might need to pull back from some things. So give that some thought. Make your wellness your religion right now. Remember, the Empress loves a Friday. And she loves fresh flowers. Maybe make an offering to her once a week by buying fresh plants for your home, fresh flowers. Yeah, thank you, Karina. I appreciate that. I think Dustin opened it and he was like, have you looked at this? And I was like, not yet. I will, though. And he seemed pretty impressed with it. So I can't wait to give it a gander. I know you are not pushing me out of this chair, Miss Girl. I will kick you out so fast. Jasmine, I've been trying to get back into reading. Loved it as a teenager. I had convinced myself that I just can't anymore. Now I've read 2 books in 3 days. Any good book recommendations? I mean, I read horror. I read scary shit. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure my taste and your taste align. You're knocking all my stuff over, baby girl. Oh, that's why you asked. Fabulous. Okay. I just finished reading this one. Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang. This was a wild ride. This was a wild ride. It takes place in the height of COVID in 2020 when things just started. And it's about a lot of Asian hate, Asian American hatred and bullying. And like there's a part in the book where, okay, Cora Zhang is a crime scene cleanup person. There is a serial killer element to the book. There is a ghost element to the book. And it has a lot to do with the reality of COVID. Yeah, this is the one that started with the train thing. Yeah. With the sister being beheaded by the train. Yeah. So it is a wild ghost story that I did not expect. Can you sit down? Leave Constance alone. Hey. Oh my God, Jameli. This one was so good. Some of the reviews on the back. This is what it felt like to live in New York City during lockdown. Haunted, absurd, terrifying, ridiculous, and full of hungry ghosts. This book shook me in all the best ways. I particularly liked the ending of this one as well. Any idea what you'll read next? I'm currently reading this one. If you're seeing this, it's meant for you by Lee Stein. Currently reading this, and I think it's pretty obvious why I'm reading this. If you're seeing this, it's meant for you. If you're reading Kim across your feed, it's probably for you. Fates collide after a tarot influencer disappears from a decaying Hollywood mansion in this unnerving gothic mystery and audacious social comedy from the acclaimed author of Self-Care. I want to read her other books as well. It goes on. After her boyfriend dumps her in a Reddit post, unemployed 39-year-old Dana accepts an unusual opportunity from a man she stopped speaking to 20 years ago. If Dana can help Craig transform his crumbling mansion into a successful hype house of influencers, he can restore his birthright to its former glory, and she can bring back her career from the dead. But missing from the mansion is Becca, an enigmatic tarot card reader who built a rabid fandom with her cryptic, soul-touching videos. Sound familiar? And then vanished. With 19-year-old Olivia, the newest member of the Hype House and one of Becca's biggest fans, Dana begins to build a social media campaign around Becca's disappearance that will catapult the creators to new heights of success. Too bad Craig forbids Dana from pursuing the mystery at its heart, as Olivia searches for traces of Becca in the labyrinth house that seems intent on hiding its secrets, and Dana becomes entangled with both Craig and Jake, the resident heartthrob and the last person to see Becca. The two women make a shocking discovery that will upend everything. The internet. You may think you're inhabiting it, but is it really inhabiting you? So this is what I'm currently reading. I just started, obviously. I'm still within like the first chapter. But it's about me. It's about me going missing. So I had to check it out. Emily, you read this one? Yeah? Awesome. I'm sure I will love it. Don't forget, friends, those of you that are still watching, don't forget that you can check out the latest the latest teacher links on my Instagram story. I posted 10 new links today for Help a Teacher. If you don't know, we are helping Title I teachers get their school supplies, books, hygiene products, snacks, etc., things that they need for their classrooms. There are 130 links now for you to choose from. Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Good girl. My baby. Yes, and make sure you check out my deck reviews here on YouTube. I'm going to be making more YouTube content. I'm going to be focusing more on YouTube. So make sure you tune in next week to this live as well. dearmadamadam@gmail.com. You can write into book reviews. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I really wanted to get back into horror movie reviews. So we'll see. I want to make more YouTube content. That's for sure. But check out my my deck reviews. Check those out. And if you're looking for a book recommendation, check out Bat Eater. This was a really, really jarring, fascinating, a very real feeling story. Crazy shit. So anywho, that's the live. Thank you guys so much. I will be on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok around 9 p.m. for a little after party. So thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure as always. I've been freaking out all this time that my deck was wrong and only had 3 suits when I'm just dumb. And all 4 have been there all along. You're so funny. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate you. I'm going to take care of these dogs. I'll see you tonight at 9. Thank you so much. I'll see you then. Say bye-bye. Say bye.